Uh, we are back with another video, but this is very different than the typical video I upload to my main channel. I want to discuss something that's been bothering me about the space recently. We've seen platforms that we love, like Twitch and YouTube, turn into hollow shells of what they once were before, right? Twitch has a horrendous view botting problem that they don't know how to fix and probably will never fix. And when people have spoken up about it, they've been pretty much told stay in your lane, right? YouTube has an issue right now where they're saying, hey, you're allowed to say the F word in the first 10 seconds of your videos, but now if there's any cursing at all, they pretty much delete the whole portion of your channel, because they want to protect kids, even though there's a kids version of YouTube already. There's just so many crazy things going on. And so, of course, in YouTube fashion, they did something extremely out of touch, extremely hypocritical. And I want to talk about this because it is bothering me. So, this is about YouTube's promotion of their version of AI and that their version of AI is acceptable. So, to paint the full picture to you, if you remember, this was a tweet back on July 2nd from Dextero. This was a very big tweet. YouTube is cracking down on unoriginal content with major monetization change. Starting July 15th, channels that do not meaningfully transform clips risk losing monetization status. This includes reaction channels, compilation pages, etc. Now, YouTube went on to clarify that not exactly. This is a minor update to our longstanding YPP policy, which is YouTube Partner Program, to help us better identify when content is mass-produced or repetitive. This type of content has already been ineligible for monetization for years, and content viewers are considered spam. So they're really mainly referencing AI here, right? Obviously, React channels exist, Slop channels exist. I'm still around, but there was a really big thing where AI videos were taking over. There was AI videos of like babies talking, old presidents talking, ASMR where they'd cut open like a lemon or like apples or batteries. Those are good though. I ain't gonna lie to you. Those are visually pleasing to watch. But there was a surge of AI repetitive videos. And so everyone kind of got nervous. They got worried, but YouTube said, no, hold on. We got you. It's all good. And then this is a direct quote from their YPP, right? Policy. In order to monetize as a part of the YouTube program, YouTube has always required creators to upload original and authentic content. On July 15, 2025, YouTube is updating our guidelines to better identify mass produced and repetitious content. Okay, now you got to keep in mind original and authentic content, right? That's what YouTube is really trying to drive home. They want people to sit down and be hard at work and spend hours on video essays and all other things. Meanwhile, they're deleting videos if you say a curse word and blocking views from ad blockers because, there's an egregious amount of ads on YouTube. Well, here was YouTube's most recent tweet on September 16th. Just announced, made on YouTube, new tools to help you supercharge your creativity, grow your business, and connect with your audience on YouTube. Here's the full rundown. Now, notice this video is completely AI. Obviously, there is nothing fundamentally different about this video than the talking baby videos, the president's talking, all that stuff, right? The only thing that's different is this was made with Veo3. Who owns Veo3? Well, I will show you right now. Veo3 is owned by Google, as it is a Google AI video generation model developed by Google DeepMind and is accessible through Google's premium AI plans and its Google Cloud Vertex AI platform. Now, it's the basic thing. You type in a prompt, generate a video, now with audio, sharper quality, better prompt matching, and unlimited free use. Currently rolling out. And these are the countries. You go through this, and there's some genuine, unique features here, right? So, for example, there's a video of a person with a horse or a cup. And, well, okay, actually, this wasn't the example I was going to use. Someone added like a duck in their coffee, right? It says a little toilet paper scaling or a tiny squirrel peeking out from beside the coffee cup. Like these little type of prompts, they're not the most egregious thing in the world, because like instead of you spending, let's say, 1,000,000 hours in After Effects adding a duck and doing this, you can use an AI tool and it could add it fine. And we'll get to morality and practical use of this in a moment. But like everything about this is literally available with other AI programs. I won't even say the names. I don't even want to teeter on getting the video demonetized or anything. But this really seems like a way for YouTube to lock down their AI capabilities to kind of like make it, if you want to use AI, you come to Google. Don't go anywhere else, come to Google. And I just find this very weird. I find this very strange. I don't understand why, 2 months ago, it was looked down upon, and it was something that is, the cardinal sin. And YouTube is now dropping different ways that you can use their version of AI. Now, granted, I will say this: I have absolutely used AI tools. I've used AI upscaling tools for images. I bought the Mr. Beast AI video, the AI thumbnail maker, and I used it for a video on my other channel because I saw it was getting canceled. I was like, okay, why is it getting canceled? What is this about? And it was pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie to you. The tool wasn't that great, but they're not addressing any of the genuine concerns, and they're just like, hold up. All that stuff, the views and deleting videos, that's pretty cool. It's whatever. But look at this new AI, look at this new AI thing that we're generating. Isn't this really nice? And people are upset, and rightfully so. And obviously, there are going to be people who are upset because of the fact that they potentially don't like AI, and you could say that it has bad effects on the environment, whatever. And look, I'm just going to hit you with the truth that not many people want to tell you, right? AI in itself, yes, has a negative impact on environment, but fundamentally, at the end of the day, big corporations care about saving money. And how can they save money? They're going to use AI. It's immoral. It's unfortunate. I don't support AI use replacing jobs like that. But at the same time, if you're able to pay something $40 to make a thumbnail a month as opposed to someone hundreds of dollars, people are going to do that. That is just the way of the land. You can get mad about that, but that's the way the world works. It's unfortunate. And listen, AI is, there is some practical use to it, to be fair. This is a interview from Sakurai, the creator of Smash Brothers, where it says, while no specific Smash Bros. Creator using AI exists, the concept is relevant as Smash Bros. Creator Sakurai recently discussed using generative AI to address the unsustainable workload in large-scale game development. So, people have talked about it. It's available in Photoshop. If I want to kind of like, do this, I could type in a prompt, whatever, or like I want to replace my shirt. Like, it has practical use in certain instances. To me, it's just insane that they were mad people were using other AI platforms. And it makes business sense. Like, yes, from a business standpoint, it makes sense, but it just feels so out of touch and so soulless. And it's like they're not even doing anything else to identify and change any of the other problems. You know what I mean? It's frustrating, right? And so some of these features are dope. I mean, look at this. Turn your podcast into clips and shorts. Easily transform your long form video podcast into engaging clips with shorts with suggestions from AI and saving you time. Like, this was a feature I would 1,000,000% use once this goes live. And if it's free, I'm not paying for Google's AI. It's just not happening. But it's like, what is happening? What is happening? Why is this? What happened to this? You know what I mean? Like, so it's okay if people make AI slop like this, or like, I've seen AI videos of like Asmongold like talking and other creators talking. Well, if you use Veo3, it's okay. But if you use any other program, we don't like that. And I mean, if you look at the replies, the replies are all over the place, right? A lot of people are upset. And I get it. This is a platform that I love that is just like genuinely turning into a shell of itself. I'm going to lie. This is fire. Everyone disliked that. We won't monetize AI content. Let's make it easier to produce AI slop. So what is it? This is not original, right? It's not original content. If it's going to be able to be monetized, this is just straight up insane. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm disappointed. I'm very disappointed in this for so many different reasons, and it's just frustrating seeing these companies literally take every action other than helping the consumers and the people who use them, like the creators. So I don't know, bro. I look at this and I see these reactions and I get it. How to find out who asked. It's just unfortunate, man. It's very unfortunate. So I mean, listen, a lot of people are going to love it and there is going to be genuine practical use to it, but I think really sitting down and trying to eliminate every other AI use just so that way people can use your own. It's like, well, maybe you should have just said that instead, right? But it is what it is. Let me know what you think. I love you. Mwah. I'll see you in the next one.